Welcome to Fun with Annuities with your host, me, Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent. Can annuities be fun? Can contractual guarantees be fun? Absolutely they can. Find out the brutal facts about annuities with no sales pitches or high-pressure nonsense. Just the brutal and factual annuity truth, which is all you need to hear. Let's have some fun with annuities, and let's have that fun start right now. Welcome to Fun with Annuities. I'm your host, Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states, the top independent agent in the country. Fun with Annuities, what's it all about? Our saying and our motto here is living the reality, not the dream, meaning living the contractual realities, not the sales pitch dream. And the contractual realities of annuities are great. And by the way, when people say, well, I hate all annuities, there's many different types of annuities, and every single person that has a Social Security number in the United States already owns an annuity. In fact, it's the best inflation annuity on the planet. It's called Social Security. So you can't hate annuities and then take your payments from Social Security. That would be called being an annuity hypocrite. Now, today's topic is a very, very good one. It's the best type of annuity for retirement. Now, I get that call all the time. Hey, Stan. I'm Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent. What's the best type of annuity for retirement? No good answer, just bad sales pitches. Nod your head. Of course. And we might get to the end of the conversation and find out that you don't even need an annuity. So just because you're retiring, just because you're tired of the stock market, doesn't mean you automatically need an annuity. I know everyone says, everyone you run into, if you have a bank account and you just are breathing, somebody's going to try to sell you some annuity, which is kind of scary. The annuity industry has earned its bad reputation from a sales practice standpoint, which is unfortunate because annuities do one thing that no other product or strategy or investment product on the planet does, and that one thing, that monopoly, is lifetime income. Now, for a lot of people that are retiring, and right now at the time of this taping, there's over 10,000 baby boomers reaching the age of 65. And if they're not retiring, they're sure as heck thinking about it, and that might be you. So annuities might have their place, but let's talk about the different types of annuities and how they fit. Now, disclaimer, I do not sell variable annuities because I don't sell anything that has a potential to go down, and I do not believe that annuities should be used for market growth, because if you need real market growth, don't ever buy an annuity of any type. I understand my variable annuity brethren out there are yelling at the speaker right now, but I'm talking to you as well. Having worked for Morgan Stanley, Payne Weber, UBS, Dean Witter, all those places, I understand growth. I understand that it has nothing to do with annuities, even though most annuities out there pitched, whether they're indexed annuity, which is a joke because indexed annuities are CD products, not market products. They're not even securities. So how can you even say the word market? But there's a lot of shenanigans going on out there. So when you come to me, and I encourage you to go to my site at theannuityman.com. You can run quotes without talking to me. It's very cool. You can get my books. I'll ship them to you for free. No one's going to call or bug you. Or you can schedule a call with me and start right there, which is where we need to start. And it's just going to be me and you on the phone for 30 minutes. So there's a book a call link on my site at theannuityman.com. But when we talk, there's going to be two questions that I'm going to ask you and everybody else on the planet that I talk to. And here are the two questions. What do you want the money to contractually do? And when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? From those two answers, I can tell you, A, if you don't need an annuity, because if you come to me and say, I need market growth, I need a reasonable rate of return, move on, Chester, because this ain't the place. This is contractual guarantees only. But if you say, I need lifetime income, I need to start now, or I need lifetime income, I need to start in 7 years, or I need principal protection, like a CD product, we can do that. In fact, in addition to those two questions, what do you want the money to contractually do, and when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? I have an acronym called PIL. P stands for principal protection, I stands for income for life, L stands for legacy, and the other L stands for long-term care confinement care. I'll do it again. Principal protection, income for life, legacy, like leaving money to people, and then long-term care confinement care. If you do not need to solve for one or more of those items in the pill, you do not need an annuity. Notice there's no G for growth, M for market, S for stock, B for Bitcoin. I mean, there's just, in the annuity world, and I say this about my site all the time, it's where annuities are bought, not sold. Yes, I sell more annuities than anybody on the planet. I'm the #1 agent out here, and I'm proud of that because we do it the right way. We let you make your decision on your terms and on your time frame, understanding that annuities are contracts. There's never an urgency to make a decision on a contract or on an annuity for that matter, because it's a contract. The only urgency is to fully understand what you're buying and be able to explain it to a 9-year-old, no offense to 9-year-olds. It's really that simple. So if it sounds too good to be true in the annuity industry, it is every single time. Period. End of story. No exceptions. So let's get down to business. Let's start talking about annuity types and where they fit. The granddaddy of them all is called a single premium immediate annuity. It was started in the Roman times as a gift for the dutiful Roman soldiers and their families. That's where the word annuity came from. Latin word annua, meaning payment or annual payment. That's where annuity came from. And that's the original pension product. And it's still to this day a very simplistic way to create a lifetime income stream. So single premium immediate annuities are for the two questions. What do you want the money to contractually do? Income. When do you want those contractual guarantees to start? Now or with a year or less. That's a single premium immediate annuity. Anybody else trying to sell you anything other than that under those two answers, they're just trying to sell you something fitting a square peg into a round hole. Single premium immediate annuity. Now, the sister product to that is a deferred income annuity. It's the same structure, but if your time horizon to turn on the income stream is 13 months or more, 13 months, 5 years, 7 years, 9 years, whatever, then a deferred income annuity can be quoted as well. Now, another sister product to the deferred income annuity is a qualified longevity annuity contract. So you answer the question, I want a lifetime income stream, and I want it to start 5, 7, whatever down the road. A QLAC can be used with your traditional IRA asset or your qualified asset, like a 401k or things like that, 403b, so that you can have a lifetime income stream, even though you own the policy, but you can attach your spouse and or partner for lifetime income stream as well, using your IRA. And that product, the qualified longevity annuity contract, is the newest annuity type out there. It was introduced in 2014 by our friends at the Department of Treasury and the IRS. They designed it because they want people to start planning for income. Social Security, the best inflation annuity on the planet, was never designed to be the primary income source. And unfortunately, for too many people, it is. And so the government wants us to start using those trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars in qualified longevity annuity contracts to solve for future income. Now, right now, at the time of this taping, there's a limitation on how much money you can put in. It's $135,000, the lesser of 25% of your IRA total assets, or $135,000. And you can start income as soon as 72 at the time of this taping, or you can defer it out to age 85. You don't have to go that far. A lot of people think with QLACs you have to go to 85. But for me, QLACs are just kind of an inflation hedge, but the true benefit is being able to add your spouse or partner as a lifetime income annuitant. I did that in quotations for the people listening on podcasts, so they can get a lifetime income stream as well. So when your Learjet hits the mountain, your Bentley hits the tree, your Lamborghini goes off the cliff, and you die, the income stream continues uninterrupted and unchanged for your spouse or partner. The other type of annuity that could be for retirement is called a multi-year guarantee annuity. It's the annuity industry's version of a CD. Works the same way pretty much, that you choose the term and you get an annual interest rate for that specific term. After that, you can take your money and run. You can transfer it to another annuity, tax deferred. The difference between a MIGA and a CD is that in a non-IRA account, the interest grows tax deferred in a multi-year guarantee annuity, whereas you have to pay taxes in a non-IRA account with a CD on that interest annually. That certainly doesn't make it better than CDs. It's just a CD product. So the other product that gets a lot of, everyone tries to sell this to you, regardless of what you need, they're trying to sell it to you, and you can probably figure out why, is an indexed annuity, a fixed indexed annuity. It is a life insurance product issued at the state level. It's not a security, but it's sold as too good to be true, market upside with no downside. You get this upfront bonus, you get all this stuff. And first of all, upfront bonuses is candy for the stupid. If you believe that there's a philanthropist at an annuity company, there's not. It's just part of the overall contractual guarantee. So getting back to the topic of the day is which one is best for retirement. Let's kind of go through the two questions, and I'll give you some examples. So first of all, if you just want to protect the principal and get a guaranteed interest rate, then that's a multi-year guarantee annuity. Currently, at the time of this taping, there's as short a term as 1 year, and you can go 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year. Past 5 years, I have to ask you why you want to do that, because the kind of the sweet spot, the yield curve analysis, where it really you get the most bang for the buck, stops at 5 years, in my opinion. So we're doing a lot of laddering, like 3 and 4 and 5 year ladders. If you had $300,000, we do $100,000 in the 3 year, $100,000 in the 4 year, $100,000 in the 5 year. So if you want just principal protection, you can get a multi-year guarantee annuity. The other CD type product is an indexed annuity, fixed index annuity. Even though everyone's going to tell you you're going to get market returns, you're not. I don't care about the back-tested, theoretical, hypothetical, unicorns chasing the butterfly agent stuff they show you. It's a CD product, okay? But the returns are attached to a call option on an index. It's pretty complex. I would encourage you to go to my site at theannuityman.com, and I've written a book on all of these. So I've written owner's manuals on MYGAs, SPIAs, DIAs, QLACs, income riders, indexed annuities. I'll send them to you for free. Just go to my site and sign up and give us your physical mailing address. And they're all about 50 to 60 pages long, but you will know what they are. You will know how they work. In addition to that, I would encourage you, in addition to the Fun with Annuities YouTube channel, I know for your podcast people driving down the road or on the treadmill, yes, we do film this, which is kind of crazy because you get to see my logos. You know, I always wear logoed gear and logoed hats, and I'm crazy in front of the camera, in front of the Annuity Fun Cam. But, you know, I encourage you to go to Stan the Annuity Man YouTube channel, because I've done, I don't know what the count is now, 300 to 400 videos on annuities and all the questions. And I mean, I'm educating the public out there. Yes, I sell annuities. Yes, I represent all carriers. Yes, I'm licensed in all 50 states. But you have to understand what you're buying, you know. And in theannuityman.com, it's where annuities are bought, not sold. You're going to buy it on your terms and your time frame, but you're going to fully understand it, or I won't let you buy it. And you got to come through me, Stan the Annuity Man. At the end of the day, I've got to approve the transaction and make sure it's suitable and appropriate for your specific situation. And I will do that. And I will tell you when you're putting too much money in, and I will tell you bluntly if you do not need an annuity at all, because your expectations are not in line with the contractual realities. I always tell people, don't buy the dream, the annuity dream, because you're going to own the contractual reality. And there's a lot of pie in the sky sales pitches going out there that it shocks me. I mean, what's being said. But, you know, the annuity industry is like every industry. They have bad apples, and there's people that are going, you know, crazy and pushing the limit on the sales pitch. But you just have to be smarter than that. And we provide enough information for you that you can make that decision, understanding about the benefits and limitations, the good and the bad, because no product out there is perfect. Nod your head. So when, you know, the best annuity type for retirement really comes down to what your specific goals are. And then understanding that once we get to, okay, another example. Here's a great example. One came in the other day, person said, okay, I asked the two questions. What do you want the money to contractually do? First answer was, I need lifetime income. Second question, when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? And the answer was 7 years. They wanted the income to start in 7 years. Well, based on those two answers, we're now down to two products. Deferred income annuities. Okay, if it's non-qualified, it's deferred income annuity. If it's qualified, it's the sister product, qualified longevity annuity contracts. And then the other product is income riders, which is a guaranteed income benefit attached to typically variable and index annuities. I don't sell variable annuities, and the guarantees are typically lower than indexed annuity with income riders. So we use the indexed annuity as an efficient and cost-effective delivery system for that guaranteed income rider. So, you know, again, the answer is I need income and need it to start in 7 years. Great. We quote both types of annuity guarantees, income riders and deferred income annuities. I send you both quotes, and then we get on the phone, and then we go over each one, benefits, limitations, good and bad, and typically either go with the highest contractual guarantee, or we split the baby and we do one of each depending on your situation. And every situation is customized. So I can't sit here and say, you know, with every single person I do X. You know, I get journalists all the time. They'll say, well, well, Stan the Annuity Man, America's Annuity Agent, what's the best thing for a 55-year-old or a 60-year-old? I'm like, what are you talking about? You're assuming that every 60-year-old is the same, okay? I'm 56 years old at the time of this taping. I guarantee you there's no one like me out here. I'm the walking middle finger of Annuity Truth, and I'm proud of it. I'm never going to be your friend, but I'll be the best advisor you ever had. I'll be the gold standard that you hold everyone else, all your other advisors up to, because I'm going to brutally tell you the truth. Whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not, whether anyone likes it or not, I'm going to shoot it straight. And isn't that what you want when it comes to your money? And especially with retirement. With 10,000 baby boomers reaching age 65 every single day and either retiring or thinking about it or planning on it or already have retired, they're looking for guarantees. So, annuities are contracts. You don't shine these things up. You tell the truth because they are what they are. And by the way, I'll send you a specimen policy. If you want to see a specimen policy of what we have determined the best, product is, and then we quoted all carriers for the best contractual guarantee, and we decided on that, and you say, you know what, I need to take one more step, Stan, send me the specimen policy. Absolutely, all day long, I will do that. Now, understand that never have an agent or advisor, hopefully you use me, but if it's your brother-in-law selling you the annuity and you have to use your brother-in-law or your sister's going to kill you, never have someone say, I've looked at all of these, this is the best one for you. Or, you know what, this one right here is better than all the rest. That's garbage, man. That is French garbage, okay? Because annuities are commodity products. None is better than the other. When you quote annuities and when you go to my site and run quotes for yourself or have me do customized quotes for you, we're quoting all carriers for the highest contractual guarantee for your specific situation with the understanding that annuities are like a gallon of milk. They change every 7 to 10 days, meaning that you might like XYZ carrier and they might finish first on the quote this week, and next week they might finish 10th. Why? Because they filled up whatever tranche they need to fill up with your age range or life expectancy, and they've lowered the guarantees in order to not attract the premium. So, that's how it works. So the best annuity type for retirement really comes down to your situation. And this is a big one. Lean in. There is no one size fits all. In other words, if an agent says, well, this one will do pretty much everything. No, wrong. Solve for the specific situation. Getting back to the pill, principal protection, income for life, legacy, and long-term care. If income for life is the goal, let's go find the best income for life. If principal protection is the goal, great, then let's go find the best guaranteed interest rate for the specific period or term that you're trying to lock in for, okay? If legacy is the goal, let's go find the best legacy writer out there if you can't qualify for life insurance. If long-term care is the goal, I have a great long-term care person that I refer to. I don't share anything, but he's the best. I'll refer that person to you. In fact, he's going to be on one of my future podcasts, which is going to be fantastic and blow the lid off a lot of the long-term care nonsense out there. But there are some guaranteed issue confinement care products with annuities, fixed annuities that you can buy if you're smoking 12 packs of Marlboros and drinking a bottle of Jack every single day. You can get that. So you just have to be very careful when people say, well, I have the best one for you, or I've looked at all of them, this is the best, or I've done the research and this one company's the best. All that means is they're either lazy, or if they sell enough of it, they go to Bora Bora on a trip with their girlfriend and or boyfriend, depending on the agent, or wife, I guess, or spouse or husband. But there's a lot of incentive trips. So if they're steering you to a one product solution, you just have to be careful. In fact, I got a call the other day, and the guy said he had been recommended to buy 6 different. It was $600,000. The agent said, "I need you to buy $100,000 of the same annuity, but over with 6 contracts." And then he explained. I said, "Okay, I'm going to give the guy the benefit of the doubt. Give me more. I want the full explanation." Then he explained to me the explanation recommendation. It was horrific. The person should have lost their license. And the scary part is the person who recommended it was a CPA. So he should have known better. First of all, he shouldn't be selling annuities, but he should have known better. But you got to be real careful out there and just understand that annuities are commodity products. I know the annuity industry hates when I say that, but buying an annuity is like buying a plane ticket. You got to tell me where you're going and how you want to get there and when you want to get there, and then let's go shop for it. Period. That end of story. So I always get, well, Stan, what's the most favorite annuity type for retirement? I don't have a favorite carrier. I like them all. I like contractual guarantees, but the one I really like is the highest contractual guarantee for your specific situation. So retirement's a big thing. I think the main thing that annuities can solve for in retirement is providing that guaranteed income floor for a lifetime income stream. If people say, well, you know, I'm going to wait till rates go up, Stan the Annuity Man, America's Annuity Agent. Remember, lifetime income is primarily based on your life expectancy at the time you take the payments. And if you try to be master of the universe and time it with interest rates, which, by the way, interest rates play a secondary role. Interest rates play a secondary role. Interest rates, oh, by the way, play a secondary role in the pricing of lifetime income. It's about life expectancy at the time you take the payment. So just like if you were going to wait to take your Social Security at age 70 instead of 65, you have to factor in those 60 payments you're going to miss and how long it's going to take for you to make up for that. You can't beat the insurance companies. You can't beat the annuity companies. Like the contractual guarantee, if you like it, move on. Transfer the risk, because annuities for retirement, the best annuity for retirement is you're transferring the risk to solve for your specific goal. Remember, principal protection, income for life, legacy, or long-term care, confinement care. But in most cases, it's lifetime income. You need an income floor to combine with Social Security. You know, if you have rental income or dividend income, that's where the lifetime income stream annuity comes in, because it is a contractual guarantee. So let's just say you have $4,000 that has to hit your bank account every single month. And if you add up everything, you know, Social Security and dividends or whatever, you have $2,000 left that you need to make up for per month. We'll do a reverse engineered quote for you, solving for that specific dollar amount, so you can use as little money as possible in the annuity to contractually solve for what you want to do. The other big question I get all of the time, Stan the Annuity Man, America's Annuity Agent, licensed in all 50 states, what do you do with inflation? First of all, no one knows when that's going to happen. Okay, and I had a call the other day, and the guy says, well, inflation has to happen, Stan, because sometimes that. And he just went on. I'm like, listen, we are in blue water right now, okay? Meaning that none of us know what's going to happen, because none of us have ever seen the government print money like this, period. So I said to the guy, would you raise, just hypothetical question, would you raise your mortgage just for the heck of it, that percentage? Would you just, he goes, absolutely not. Well, if you were the government and you're printing all the money and you have to pay interest on it, would you raise interest rates? I mean, there's an argument for the administration, whoever it is, whoever's in there at the time, to bully the Fed to keep it low. There's an argument for interest rates to go to zero. There's an argument for interest rates to go negative. I hope that doesn't happen, but you have to be rational enough to say, Stan the Annuity Man, America's Annuity Agent, that makes sense, that's rational. We might not have inflation for a while, but we might. Nobody knows. But let's just say we do. Let's just say there's hyperinflation. Is there an annuity? This is my favorite. There's agents out there that are selling indexed annuities under the guise of they adjust with inflation. No, they don't. Okay. Anytime an annuity, I don't care what type it is, has an increase to the income stream, the annuity company severely and drastically lowers the initial income payment as compared to the same exact annuity without that increase. Are we clear? Nod your head. They don't give that away. That's the reason I always say you already own the best inflation annuity on the planet. It is called Social Security, because what you have then is politicians sitting in an old building going, yeah, let's raise the Social Security payment because we need the votes. They're not looking at actuarial tables. They're just raising it, okay? They're continuing to print money. So when it comes to annuities and inflation, there's not a good answer, period. There's just bad sales pitches. Amen to that. So don't believe the hype. Don't believe what you've been shown that, well, this one's going to adjust with inflation because if the index goes up, that's nuts. And I always tell people, if someone gives you a too good to be true sales pitch, write down exactly what they say. Write it down just exactly like you understand it. And and then sign and date it, and then flip that page around and have that agent sign and date it. Or in the Zoom COVID world, shoot him or her that PDF and say, oh, this is how I understand that you explain the annuity. It's the too good to be true annuity. Can you sign and date it and sign off on it that you back up what you said? That pen starts weighing 1,000 pounds for those people. And that has saved a lot of people. I got a call the other day, and the guy said he used that and he got the truth. And you know, obviously he left that agent who was pitching him the product because, you know, he wasn't coming clean from the start. You know, just be careful out there in the world of retirement. And when you say, what's the best annuity for retirement? And one of the reasons I named it that is I wanted you to listen. There is no best annuity for retirement. It comes down to what you're trying to solve for with the 2 questions and the pill. And then once we determine a specific annuity type, there still is no best company. The best is the best and highest contractual guarantee for your specific situation, knowing that quote is going to last 7 to 10 days unless you go through the application process and lock it in. That's not a sales pitch. That's just reality. You can't, look at an annuity quote of any type and then a month later say, well, yeah, you quoted me that in October. It's January. I'd like to go ahead and do that with that carrier. No. 7 to 10 days, gallon of milk. So you have to understand that. That doesn't mean there's urgency to buy. The only urgency is to fully understand the annuity. But when it comes to retirement, be very, very specific with me on what you're trying to solve for. Don't just say please do not tell me, well, I just want a reasonable rate of return. I'd be happy with 7 to 9%. Yes, so would money managers. Be realistic. I know we're in a bull market. I know everything goes up forever, but I've been around a long time. I've been doing this for a long time, okay? I'm 30 years in the biz, not some 30-year-old, as my ad says, running across the internet. Okay, we go in cycles, okay? So don't get caught up in oh, well, it's just gonna go, it's gotta go up. No. When the next event in the markets are going to be brutal because 85% of all trades are non-human, algorithmic, black box, high velocity trades, computers fighting against computers, institutions fighting against institutions. There will be blood in the street. There will be people vomiting in their front yard. It's going to be ugly. Now, is there always opportunity? Yeah, markets are great. You got to have stuff in the markets. But what I'm saying is for retirement, the best thing that you can do, if anything, is lock in that guaranteed income floor for you and the spouse, you and the partner, so that income's going to hit like clockwork and you don't have to worry about it. And oh, by the way, spoiler alert, when you set up that income floor, guaranteed income floor, guess what? You become a better investor. Why? Because you don't have to disrupt the investments by taking out 4% or 5% or whatever. You have the income floor in place, and then you can focus on the investments because the income floor is in place. Hallelujah, amen. Annuity, amen, right? Is that blasphemous? I hope not. My mom's like, you don't, Stan, her little voice, tiny little voice, Stan, you don't talk like that. Listen, Mom, what I'm trying to do here is explain to people. No, I'm kidding. You understand what I'm saying. So with that, I do encourage you. I know I sound scary and energetic and I'm having fun with annuities. And why is it called Fun with Annuities? Because as our motto says, we're living the reality, not the dream. What's the reality? It's the contractual realities, not the sales pitch dreams. Contractual realities are fun. Lifestyle is fun. Guaranteed income is fun. Principal protection is fun. Don't believe me? Try it. It's fun. That's the reason it's called Fun with Annuities. I am energetic. I am passionate. I am the walking middle finger of Annuity Truth. But I will tell you this. I will be the best advisor you've ever had. I won't be your friend, but I'll be the best advisor you ever had because I will shoot it straight. When you get me on the phone, when you book a call with me, you know one thing. You're getting ready to get the darn truth. Period. End of story. And isn't that what you want, especially going into retirement? So I encourage you to go to my site, get the books. I'll ship them to you for free. No one's going to call. Run the quotes. You can do it yourself. And if you want to dig in, then you can schedule a call with me, Stan the Annuity Man, America's Annuity Agent, and I will spend 30 of the best minutes with you, and you will walk away from that going, that made sense, or I guess he's right. I don't need an annuity, or I guess he's right. We need to look at this annuity. It's going to be that simple. So thanks for joining me on the #1 annuity podcast on the planet. It just happens to be called Fun with Annuities. And oh, by the way, it's hosted by the #1 agent in the country, America's Annuity Agent, moi, Stan, the Annuity Man. Thanks for listening to Fun with Annuities. Please hit the subscribe button and make sure to go to my site at theannuityman.com, where you can run your own SPIA, DIA, and QLAC quotes and see a live feed of the best MIGA fixed rates in the country, and even get indexed and income rider quotes as well. You can also sign up for my 6 Annuity Owner's Manual books, and I'll ship them for free and under no obligation. I also encourage you to schedule a one-on-one call with me, Stan the Annuity Man, so we can have a full discussion of your specific situation. It will be the best brutally factual and truthful advice you will ever get, and that's one guarantee. you should definitely take advantage of. So join me next time for the #1 annuity podcast on the planet, Fun with Annuities.